What is up, everyone? JD here. Hope you're doing well today. We're going to be doing the disassembly and maintenance for the Bestechman Goodboy. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, what you're going to want is a nice set of bits, good tools, just to make sure that you're not stripping any of your hardware. Any lube of choice. I'm taking a little break from my Anzo tool Audacious Concept bit driver. The jimping on here is really aggressive, and I've had a couple that I've had to really wrench on, and it's starting to blister a little bit on that finger. So today we're going to be using my tried and true Griffin tool driver. So on this one here, it's T6, T6, T8. I do disassemble from pocket clip side just because it makes it easier to kind of control the spring. Also on this one here, I am going to tune the spring up just a little bit, clean everything. I think it'll really improve the action on this one. This continues to be one of my favorite releases from Bestechman. It's a very solid knife. I know there was a few issues on the early versions with the button popping out, which is another reason why I want to go ahead and take it apart and clean it, spend a good amount of time with it just to make sure that we don't have any issues with this one. And I'm going to grab the T6 and this is why, truth be told, that I have this blister is because a few of these I've had to really wrench on, and it's right in that spot where the blister is. So I'm going to move to the middle finger just to break them loose, and then once I've broken them loose, I will go ahead and move back to that tool for that disassembly. All right, I think we're good now, I hope. Let's see here. The Weehaw tool. Sorry, I said the tool. I didn't say what tool it was. Yeah, so we're good to go. Should be steel hardware, so the magnets on my mat will come in clutch here for this disassembly. That one feels like it might have some thread locker on it. Yeah, definitely does. So just keep that in mind. You don't need to remove the pocket clip for this. It's a solid G10 on that steel liner on the inside, but we're going to want that liner to pop up if I remember correctly. I think that's correct. Man. Oof. They definitely hit this with some thread locker. And I mean, it really is because I've been wrenching on these. It is the reason why I have that blister on my finger, and it's really killing me today with these disassemblies. All right, let's go ahead and move it up. Actually, we do want that scale out of there. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot we're dealing with the button lock. So let's go ahead and remove the pocket clip. Am I even in there? No, I am not. Okay. Thankfully, the first one broke loose very easily, and so did the second. So we'll set all that to the side and lift that up. I forgot about the spring, so that is my mistake there. Let me go ahead and lift the spring up, and it looks like this is what they may have added to prevent that from popping out potentially. So we will see. I'm just gonna just a little bit stretch it. It feels a little spongy when I'm pushing the button. Nothing crazy there, but just enough to get it to, it's really oily, just to get it to feel a little bit better when you're opening it. So I'm trying to get these off of the standoffs back here, but does not want to pop off. And it's knocking everything over. There we go. Very, very, very tight tolerances. That right there is another reason that I like the Wii pry bar, because it does make it a little bit easier for the disassembly when you have an issue like that. And this is just going to be really a cleaning and maintenance video. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. My apologies. Um, I am just going to take some of that oil off of the G10 because it is a little bit excessive and it's just slipping all over the place. I mean, they put a ton of it on here. There we go. All right. That is better. Not quite so bad, huh? But these are the thinner bearings. So this is going to be the 5 millimeter, I think, what is it, 3/64 ball. If you want to install bearings, you don't really need to. These feel very smooth to me, so I really don't feel like they need it. I'm just going to clean the button off. It doesn't have any stick, but I just want to clean it off. And again, I want to stretch the spring out just because it feels a little mushy when I am pushing it, to close the knife. All right, let's see here. I mean, they put a ton of lube on this thing, man. A ton. I'm just going to throw my own lube on these bearings and reinstall them. They looked like they were closed side facing out, which makes sense because that's where the little bit of pocket is. So let's go ahead and just some of my preferred lube here. There we go. There we go. Good to go. Good to go. Gonna put a little layer there. Did I get it on there? I did. I did. I see it. Did I clean the blade? I'm not sure if I did or didn't, so we'll just double down. Yeah, it's clean. If I didn't clean it, it was already fairly clean, guys. All right, let's put that button back in place. That should be good to go. Let's lube up this last bearing. Whoops. And then we will put the liner on, and then we'll double check to make sure that I put some tension on the spring. I mean, very tight tolerances. Very, very tight tolerances. Okay, I'm just gonna, again, grab the spring. I'm gonna work around and just lightly separate. I don't want to go too crazy here. Put the spring back in place. Oops. Yeah, man, they made that fit perfectly in there. That's crazy. Some really nice tooling going on here from Bestech, even on their budget line. I'm trying to make sure that it dropped in there. There we go. I felt that drop. Okay. Let me just take a peek. Make sure that feels good. Let me grab the pivot first, and then we'll put the pocket clip screws on, and that should keep the scale pinched down while I work out all of the um, tolerances, play, lock stick, lock rock. Make sure it doesn't have any of that. Oh, there we go. Just trying to go snug. I don't want to go crazy. Oh, I'm not I'm not in the screw head. That would make sense why it's not tightening for me. Hold on now. There we go. That is weird. Why is one catching but not the other? Let me try a body screw. Let's try a body screw first, and then we will check that liner screw out. Okay, that feels good. Button feels good. We're centered. We got some play, and the pivot has moved. Let's do this. No, let me try to loosen it. Okay. Oh, that moved the whole thing back in place. Oh, well. Look how much play it has, though. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if I can keep it from... Nope. Okay. Button feels better, but I got a little bit of play left. Oh, too tight. All right, that moved. No play. Almost there. That moved a little bit more. Now we got the play. And the button feels good. Oh, that screw came out. These didn't flip, did they? I don't think they flipped. Okay, there we go. There we go. Man, that blister is absolutely murdering me. Oh, that's the T8. I think this will be the last disassembly video that I do for the day, guys, because this thing absolutely is killing me, this blister. This blister is absolutely killing me. So there you go. We tuned this one up a little bit. Nice drop shut action. No up and down. No side. Oh, it felt a little bit. Let me just try maybe moving it back to center. It just needs to be broken. Yeah, it's all gone. I mean, it's bouncing on the drop, so I think we're good. So there's your disassembly and maintenance once again, because I have done one of these before on your Bestechman Goodboy. I hope this one helped you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all the stuff, use the links. All of it helps the channel, especially watching to the very end like this. That really does help the algorithm. Shout out to the channel members. I appreciate your extra support. Can't tell you how much it means to me, guys. I love you. Hope you have a fantastic week. Peace.